Okay, so now, panelists, I have one question for you, which is, as we look ahead, what is one emerging trend that you see and you believe will significantly shape the future of manufacturing in the next 3 to 5 years? And what strategic action should leaders prioritize now to be ready for it? Now, who would like to start first?
So I think one emerging trend that we see now, I think at least in our experience, as we transform the workforce to adopt AI and Gen AI and all this, is the new emerging trend is agentic AI, and I think we are not there yet. So agentic AI is going to completely transform our business processes, and some of us even think that we have heard people talking in the industries before that. Today we say that we have so many thousands of employees, right? And I think a day will come, we're going to say we have a few thousand of employees, plus we have a few hundred agents working with us, AI agents. So I think it's going to come to that at some point. I think this is the emerging trend. And so AI is evolving very, very quickly, right? And probably our capabilities are not evolving as quickly, most of us, right? So today, I think leaders need to start setting the tone from the top in the first place, right? That this is critical and this technology is evolving very quickly, right? I think that's the first thing to do. Secondly is to start small pilots and small wins, right? I think it's very hard to wrap our head around, transforming an entire business process. So it's nice to hear, but in reality, it may be very difficult to implement. So what I would encourage leaders to do is identify small pilots and small wins, because that will create momentum in the organization. Yeah.
Small pilots and small wins, and slowly transform, right? Gradually.
Yes.
Who else? Dean, you like to go?
I can just follow up with Vinod's point. I think when Vinod saying that the future workforce is going to be a combination of human agents, maybe we are both thinking of our older company, McKinsey, just said that 1/4 of the consultants, they are actually agents. I think this same thing applies to manufacturers as well, right? And it may be exceeding 1/4 mark like quite quickly. I think besides agentic AI, and also in my presentation, I talked about the physics AI. I do believe that's the next big wave that coming to impact how we do things. So of course, this will be, because our timeline is 3 to 5 years, I believe this will happen not as quickly as agentic AI, because the research has to catch up yet. So there will be we need some like a breakthrough in the AI research to get the physics AI phase. But once it is hit, it is going to be fundamentally changing the way we think about production, we think about design, and the way we optimize our design. So I think that is going to hit us quite quickly. To embrace that, one point I want to bring out is that I think not only for physics AI, to adopt any AI new initiative, because it's changing so fast and the technologies are so new, the leaders need to embrace the chance or the probability of failure. So some of the experiment will fail. Some of the new ideas may not success. Actually, many of the new AI initiatives did not success in the first attempt. So I think the leaders need to be prepared for this and invest in this kind of failure, and more importantly, invest in the learning from these failures, so that to roll out a more successful AI use case or AI initiatives in the future. So I think that's something I want to stress as well.
How about Dr. Charlie?
Hey, Renee, thanks for that. You can hear me, right? So I think the most important trend from my perspective is really is basically AI native factories built around digital twins and edge intelligence. I think, just take it one level down. We talk a lot about agentic AI and physical AI and all that. And I can tell you from where I came from and where I am today, some of the agentic AI, yes, is proliferating, but physical AI is still something that many organizations are working on and learning. So to take it one level down, the most impactful trend I would say will be the AI native operations. Start from operations. factories that are designed from ground up to learn, to adapt, and optimize continuously. I think that's very important where we are right now. The big picture, the great vision, excellent. I really enjoy the keynotes by the earlier speakers, and I think that's the right direction that we're going. But today, where we are today, and I think Vinod mentioned it correctly, start progressively, small step, and then scale from there, right? Scale with purpose. So leaders should start by investing in data foundations, right? The very basic currency of AI, it's data. So build the data foundation, build the simulation capabilities, and then very importantly, workforce upskilling. I mean, we don't need full autonomy, AI autonomy today, but we do need AI readiness that's built into our operating model. Thanks.
Right. So investment is important. We look at how we can scale with purpose and designing these factories from ground up. AI native factories to come. And William, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the most important thing will be we will more understand how the model works, because right now all the models are running on the probabilities, but from factory manufacturing, they hate probability. They want deterministic. I have seen some studies in this area from some pioneered papers, but I think we are not getting there. We are not getting there, but I think that's a good start. If you look at the how the decision making in industry or the enterprise, that's very important to have a determined result for them. So I put 1 million, what do I get? What's what the result? Why this model fail? Why did that other success? Right? So the risks, I think that will dramatically reduce the risks of the adoption of the AI in the real industry. So I think that would be I think people are putting more resource onto that, because if you look at the latest, like whether it's DeepSeek or the other model, like the papers, they all like doing this engineering study, instead of for example, instead of blindly adding more layer to a model, they try to reason why this model behave like that, right? So that's I think that's quite important. Yeah, that's my takes on that.
So understanding the behaviors of the outcome, what caused the outcome, right? So